You know what? This is Zem Real. And Zem's on Facebook, and I sent him a message. Then come back to me, it's fine, I'm going to play it anyway. This song is about love. Like, this song is about love. He's asking for a natural woman who can help him. Please listen to the words. No makeup. She don't wear high heels, she's wearing flats. She don't give me no fake love. Everything she does is oh so real. Oh man. Oh.
He's a real brother. This is the guy you need.
Looking for a virtuous woman. Listen to them. You just, oh my God, listen. Man just wants a natural woman. He don't want no money. He don't want nothing else. He just wants that. Oh, how many of us just want that?
I know.
Everything else. And imagine this. 2004, 2005, I got these tracks.
This is good tracks.
And it's still something for now.
Well, you're now playing them on radio again because this guy is
I'm so glad you with me.
I beg my creator, yes I did,
To send me a helper.
oh, prayed.
Yeah, baby, you more precious than any jewel.
How do you remember the words?
I don't know. You just don't forget good tunes. Not good for a man to be alone. You don't hear what the brother says. Oh, these tunes, Mary. Whoa, I tell you.
You're in the zone.
Yeah.
They put you back in the zone.
It's put me right back where I know what I'm supposed to be doing.
You've been busy, but this is just the right moment.
I've grown, I'm older,
And you can feel them more.
business head on,
Yes.
and
Your community work has
people
come.
wasn't ready.
Yes.
This is what it was. People wasn't ready for these tracks when I played them.
Yes. And your message was still growing as well. Your
Exactly.
message.
And I wasn't who I was.
You hadn't
I was
grown.
having fun on radio.
Yeah.
I was like, oh my God, I
Yeah.
need such and such tune. I didn't realise what I had.
And now that you've worked in the community, seen young people, seen young mothers, single parents, empowered and held all these workshops,
Yeah.
empower people, run as a counselor,
Yeah.
work for safe neighborhoods. Every little word in those songs
I
means a lot.
needed, and it might sound weird
That
to
growth.
some people,
Yeah.
I needed that growth
Yes.
and come back
The
stronger.
community.
I know what my show's going to be about.
Yes.
I'm ready to
Yep.
deliver
Yes.
properly. Short and sweet.
And you're reaching out and you know exactly the message and you sending it like an arrow of love out into the community.
Definitely. Definitely. And I think there's no better time than now. And I think when people listen to these tracks, and I'll tell them that these tracks are 7, 8, 9, 10 years old.
They're timeless.
They're timeless. It's timeless music.
And the message is true.
True, strong, from then to now, and 10 years from now. Still the same.
And maybe really it's the back to basics for the community, for values. There's been a lot of, that with the crime and all your campaign
So
for
it's
safety.
back to basics.
It's a back to basics.
Yeah. For parents.
For young lads, for teenagers,
Yeah.
for mothers.
Yeah.
And the family needs to be strong to hold strong and nurture itself. I get your message.
Definitely. It's good. I'm excited.
And this is why even though you're busy, you can accept this show too and do it on a Sunday, though you're busy 24/7.
Yeah.
You can still find this as you're giving back.
Definitely.
In the midst of
And I'm
you being
gonna be
very busy.
getting local businesses to give back as well.
Yes, they need
And
to.
run competitions and give something.
Yes.
You know, I feel when you give, you get back more. And in all my years of giving, selflessness, I'm now able to see what that can give you.
And you didn't expect nothing.
No.
But it's come back to you.
I'm doing what I'm here to do. It's a natural thing for me to do this.
And understand it is actually the proper teaching of the talent. When you're given the talent, you put it in the ground, you won't do nothing. But if you put it out there and grow, it multiplies. So indeed, you've been out there, your talent has multiplied.
And it's not.
And you've given, and it's come back.
New people who have just met me over the last few years, they think this is new to me.
There are none.
But actually, it's not.
This is where you began.
This is
Partly.
where I started.
And you just come back round full circle.
3 a.m.
Yeah.
3 till 6.
You used to do.
Radio. I was doing
All these things.
graveyard shift, playing this music. And I pushed and pushed and pushed and pushed and pushed.
But then you've really always been on in radio and
I've always been in radio
and TV and
music videos. To me,
live shows, acting in films, at least having a stint.
It's nothing.
It's nothing new, really.
I've just matured, and as I say, I'm now a butterfly.
You've been in a cocoon.
Exactly, growing, learning, teaching, getting the knowledge right, making sure I know what I'm doing. Sometimes we don't know what we're doing. We have to have a plan. My plan now is to uplift, put people in a better place mentally. The news is rubbish. Death bombs, this, that.
It's worse.
Doing that.
I know.
People on the BBC.
I know.
Doing.
Savile.
I don't want to hear about that anymore. People keep trying to have their.
That's what you told me. I tried this evening to mention what happened to our dear deputy speaker, and you said I don't want to hear it.
I don't want to hear them people.
I don't want to hear. They've never changed. They're just being dug up now and shaken up for everybody to see.
That mentality, and I know we try to stay away from it.
But it's still been there.
Enslavement.
And it has nothing even to do with race. It's people taking advantage of the weaker member of the community, and you're here to empower and inspire.
I know it was 20, 30 years ago, but you know what?
Abuses are still the same. They look for victims,
I don't even think we should be putting them on the front cover.
We shouldn't really.
We shouldn't even be done.
And though we remember everybody's not guilty until proven so, but still, there is no smoke without fire.
Some of them want to open up the newspaper
and find them.
Get them off.
They really shouldn't be getting the moment that iota of glory at all.
For me, I'm not interested in talking about it. We, you know, our children. What they're seeing.
They need to be empowered. There's too much negativity.
It's so negative. It's no wonder some of them.
I'm not surprised you choose this kind of music, because some of the music out there.
Do you know what's funny? And I think tomorrow, I don't think people are ready for what I'm about to do, because they're not ready for these tunes.
They have to wrap their mind.
And we're going to be working mentally
to bring people onto par with the cleansing in the community. That needs to be.
Bringing people to the forefront who have come from, as that tune said, started from the bottom, now we're here.
Empowered.
That's exactly that. Many of us have started from the bottom. I started from the bottom.
Of course.
I haven't even begun to tell my story.
Yet.
I haven't even started to tell my story. I want to share other people's stories.
Story first.
Then I'll come with mine, the realness of it, so people understand I didn't just wake up today. And someone say, here's a radio show, Jenny, here's this night to work, graft, years, 2 jobs, 3 jobs.
Just like, you know, you remind me of people like Oprah. When she first came, people probably thought she was just a talk show, but she had a story. She knew the people she was talking to, she could be in touch with them, because simply she'd gone through a hard life. Not that the same people shouldn't jump into conclusion. We're not talking of sexual assault here. But there are many ways you can start from the bottom and suffer and go through similar experiences with many people. You just want to share that people can be empowered. And people can definitely lift themselves from wherever they are in life, whether it's in poverty, whether it's in abuse,
I've been there.
Whether it's single parenting.
I know how hard it is, Mary.
To be a single parent, to be on the job queue. Some people are on the dole, some people are single parents, some people are abused, Some people are sick.
Yeah.
Physical sickness, mental illness, all of that. They can.
Of course.
You want to tell them they can thrive.
To release some of that.
Yeah. And if the community stands together and they can hear these kind of stories, it can save somebody.
Yeah, because some of us have come from some of the lowest points.
Yeah.
And we still ain't finished yet.
No. And you just remember to hold your head high and stay balanced.
Exactly, and if not...
But you need heroes.
If not, get in the right direction of the sheroes. Get into their circle. Feel the energy.
Birds of the same feather flocking together is really true.
Come join us. Come join me.
In the Lioness Ladies.
In the Lioness Ladies. Come join me. Be around women who are not negative, but positive. And I bring the positive to shut down the negative.
Yes.
So if you need a new positivity, get out of the circle.
You sometimes have to break with the old.
I don't roll with
Negative.
10, 15,
people.
20 friends.
Yes.
Unlimited.
Yes.
Because I have the women that I know can help me around me and support me.
You need to
Be there
choose
for me.
to keep you strong and focused.
I choose the women who keep me strong. To be close to me.
Because you need that for an inner strength.
You need it. Because when people come to you and they need your help, they need your support, you're like this. So now you need to turn here. You need to turn and you gain it back.
Yeah.
It's like breathing fresh air. So if you're down at the moment and all of your friends are down, you're going to stay down.
Someone needs to get out there, empower
yourself.
Drag your friends.
Bring it back. Come back.
And bring your friends little by little.
Bit by bit, they'll all start coming over.
Because they feel the new energy. They feel the new.
Yeah. You need it. That energy is important. Important. I don't make decisions for no one else. I just do. I wake up in the morning. When I was getting the radio show, I didn't ask no one's permission.
You just knew it was time to move. Yeah.
I want the show. What times are we talking? And I have to make it fit around what I'm doing.
What you're saying is very important, Jenny, because most people, you can get weak and then you can get into a comfort zone. And it's just like a blanket, our baby's like the blanket. That group of friends, and you can all go down, you can all feel sad, and it's the same talk, but it feels like you're similar, and you can identify with those sad tales, but doesn't, so you stay.
Yeah.
And somehow it's like a sympathy of mourning and all that. But if you don't break away and find places like networks.
It's about having that little bit more confidence in. You can always come back to your friends.
You need to come back to your friends to help them. Your friends. You don't abandon your friends.
Sometimes you need to come out of your circle in order to grow yourself.
Or to go back to where you used to be, because it's always a sliding scale.
Yeah.
Before you were that low, and then you slid down.
Yeah. Something happens sometimes that makes you feel low, and then on other days you're higher, then you're low, then you're higher. But sometimes, as you say, we need to come out of that comfort and move into another zone.
Boldly. Even with fear, but boldly knowing it's for the good.
When you come to Lioness Ladies, everyone's new. There's always a new one or two people. And I make you feel comfortable, because I know what it's like to arrive somewhere for the first time. And because I know this, I'm extra careful with how I do.
And you notice every newcomer, because
I know newcomers because they message me, they text me, they email me, they ring me. So I'll look out for them and I'll welcome them. Everyone gets hugs. This is such and such, this is what they do, come sit down. And you'll be talking and conversating in no time. By the time you leave, no one will even know that you've come for the first time.
I know. Because you embrace and you.
And I ain't gonna lie, there have been women who have come there who are not always positive.
Yeah.
But they drop off.
But still they pick up something.
They disappear because it's too strong.
For them, it's too strong for them. But they go with the seed, and they may come back later. Or
when they're ready.
When they're ready. Or that message might just stop them from going any lower because they've seen the light. They may not be ready to ascend, but then they're not going to slide back also, because once the truth, once the truth has got into you, you can't dodge it. You can't deny it.
Yeah.
So that's why it's good to go, even if you're not going to keep up. Go experience a new thing,
Definitely.
Well, here is a cake before Rihanna. I know you don't like negatives. Before Rihanna sang cake, somebody was singing. This is a positive cake the lady is talking about, isn't it? Have a cup of tea and cake. Proper. You see, this is what I'm saying. The lyrics nowadays have deviated. Everything that's sacred is almost being made into sacrilege.
Yeah. But I think for me, this track, you got to listen to the words of this. And I'll tell you what, I'm going to dedicate this to women. Every woman, because this is for all of us.